By the name of Allah. My initiative called Fun in English. Its idea is to make English language easy and lovable for my pupils to understand and to practice. However, it's a target language, not our mother tongue language, but it's very important language. It's the world language. But lots of people think that it's difficult and complex to practice. So I try to make it easy by entering fun through teaching this language. To achieve my aim, I employed the active learning strategies. First, I made many demonstrative lessons, and I introduced many games and songs through these lessons. Also, I try to share my English club pupils by practicing games and acting in plays and singing some songs. Also, I use the doll theater to act some plays and stories. Also, I made many announcements. Some of these announcements share the social actions and activities such as success, exams, Mother Day. Also, I made a journalist program. It's called English is Fun. It's interviewed by English club pupil and it asks about fun in English. By the way, I went with my pupils out the class and I told them some stories which they acted later, and I asked them to tell this story to their class. Also, I employed the PowerPoint program with some lessons to give them life through making the characters talking in dialogues. Then I showed these lessons for my classes. Also, I made a file for 23 educational games. All of them I fulfilled with my pupils. And I made a file for my plays that acted by my pupils. Also, I made a file for my songs, which sang by my pupils too. I made a file for my cards, which I used with my classes 6th and 3rd grade, and file for my photos with my classes when they are doing activities. Also, I made competitions between my classes and I rewarded the winner group. I made an enrichment material for grammar for 6th grade. Also, I made a guide for good writing for all classes. I didn't forget the social environment. It's very important for people. So I made a workshop for parents, which aim is to facing the difficulties in using and practicing the 4 skills in English language, which are reading, writing, listening, and speaking. And I teach them how to teach these skills for their sons. In the end, I ask Allah to make this effort successful and useful for everyone. And I wish all of you to have an aim and try to achieve it by being patient and being more and more effort. Allah, the most gracious and merciful, said, وَقُلْ اعْمَلُوا فَسَيَرَى اللَّهُ عَمَلَكُمْ وَرَسُولُهُ وَالْمُؤْمِنُونَ. Goodbye, teacher Fatma Mosa.